Hi, you must be the new student, correct? It's nice to meet you. I'm the student body president of Nightspell. My name's Beatrix, but most people call me Bee. So, introductions aside, it's my job, as the student representative, to help you with your orientation. You're a 4th year, right? I'm in 5th year, so I'll be graduating come springtime. Gosh, I can't believe I'm already in my last year. It feels like the time has just flown by me. But that's not important. Sorry, rambling about myself is a bad habit of mine. What school were you attending before? Luxmore? Oh, I've heard of that one. It's the really big mage academy in the Northern Mountains, right? I heard it's one of the most well-regarded schools in the kingdom, especially if you're planning on going into an apprenticeship of any kind. Why did you end up transferring? Yeah, Nightspell is the best place for honors diplomas, at least in this part of the country. You're an honors student, then? Me too! I worked really hard to get top grades, and when I graduate, I'm going to be applying to work at the Queen's Mage Guild. I've always dreamed of being able to directly contribute to the kingdom, protect Her Majesty and the rest of the royal family, and of course, meet some of the most amazing mages in the world. Oh, there I go again. Sorry, I should be focusing more on you. It's your orientation day, after all. So, you're in 4th year, which means you have to choose a magic specialization, right? I remember when I entered 4th year and was so nervous about going into potions, I kept second-guessing myself, even though I love potion making, because it's such a highly competitive course. Nightspell has a ton of options, so it's hard to know if you've gone with the right one. I considered transfiguration, as it's really sought after these days, but I'm kind of rotten at it. And of course there's alchemy, but between that and potions, the choice is obvious, right? All that aside, what did you end up going with? General spellcasting? Oh, nice! Lots of variety in that course, so I've heard. You'll learn a lot. My friend Jade is also in that one. She loves it. She's on the student council, too. Oh, I guess I should get started on the tour of the school grounds, right? Listen to me, talking and talking. No wonder people think I'm annoying. Sorry, again, I keep making this all about me. I'll show you to the dorms now, alright? You're unlikely to get lost on your way. It's simple. Just go around the west wing of the school, turn right, and then at the end of the path, there it is. Where do those other paths go? Well, that one takes you to Umbra Woods. It's kind of scary in there, so most kids stay away. And that one goes right to the beach, which is a nice hike actually. Though I'd recommend you only go on a warm, sunny day without high winds. If you continue on past the dorms, you'll reach the cliff facing the sea. It's higher than you'd expect. I'm supposed to recommend you don't go near the edge, but I feel like that's common sense. Well, here we are. Doesn't the building look majestic? It's older than the school itself, actually. This is where the founder of Nightspell would conduct her studies and write her grimoires. It used to be her estate, and where she trained her apprentices, so there were a ton of rooms for them to stay in. Then she started having it expanded when she decided she wanted to form a school. History is kind of boring though, isn't it? Sorry for rambling about that. I find Nightspell's past super interesting and I rarely get to talk with anyone about it. Back to the tour. Here's the main doors. They stay locked unless you're a student with a room key. Around the back is the other entrance. It's facing the cliff and can only be unlocked from the inside in case of emergency. It's a co-ed dorm, so I hope you don't mind that you might end up neighbors with someone of the opposite sex. Don't worry though, everyone is super respectful of each other's privacy, seeing as you could just as easily embarrass them as they could embarrass you. Right next to the dorms is the greenhouse, which is a popular place for students to hang out after class. It's really big and full of crazy plants from around the world. The herbology specialists take care of it as part of their curriculum. If you go around to the east side of the greenhouse, there's a path that takes you to the meal hall. It's open all day and night in case you're up late and need some energy. I know I've been grateful for that when I'm cramming for a test. The food here is really nice, too. It's all prepared using magic and is constantly changing, so that it always stays fresh and new. Though, I'm sure Loxmore had something similar, right? Yeah, I figured. It sounds like Nightspell isn't too different at all from your old school, so hopefully it isn't too difficult to transition for you. Anyway, we should probably head to the actual school building now. Have you met the headmaster yet? Oh, really? You definitely have to then. We'll make our way to his office first. So, when you're going to class from the dormitory, you can just cut across the courtyard here. Shall we? The courtyard is so pretty, isn't it? A lot of kids like to eat lunch here when it's nice out. If you, don't want to be lonely on your first day, you can eat with me. I usually don't eat with anyone anyway. Pretend I didn't say that. It's the weekend, so the school halls are going to be pretty empty. But normally they're full of kids. It can get pretty noisy, and you'll see people practicing magic a lot, so you better watch out. I'll show you all your classes after we meet the headmaster. What's he like? Well, Headmaster Kroll is certainly a strange man, but he's powerful beyond belief. Rumor has it he declined offers to become the head of the Queen's Mage Guild. Can you imagine? Deciding to work at this old school instead of serving the kingdom? I don't understand it at all. I should assure you, though, he's not scary. In fact, he's really nice. He trusts the students and really listens to us, something most adults won't even consider. And when old grouches like Professor Rook are bothering kids, he steps in. You can definitely rely on Kroll. Ah, here we are. Huh, it seems like he isn't in. Well, I guess we can carry on with the tour.
Looking for me?
Ah, Headmaster. I figured I would start the orientation by meeting with you.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Beatrix. Ah, I see this is our newest pupil. Glad to see you have arrived in one piece from Loxmore. I know it's a long trip. My name is Perseus Kroll, and I am honored to have you here at Nightspell Academy. The mages who attend here are of the highest caliber in the country. I hope you're able to settle into your routine with ease. Having someone as reliable as Beatrix around ought to help, though. She knows this school better than anyone, maybe even myself. That all being said, we have high expectations of our students. I know with hard work and determination you will achieve great things. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some matters I must attend to. I wish you the best of luck.
He's a bit intimidating, isn't he? I hope that didn't freak you out too much. To tell you the truth, this is my first time doing orientation for a new student. It's the beginning of the year, after all. I haven't been student body president all that long. I still worry all the time that Kroll and the other teachers are judging me. But, I guess we should continue on to see the other classes. What do you think of the school so far? We're just about done with the layout, and I know there's a lot to take in, so don't stress too much. There's a map of the grounds and the classrooms in your move-in package. Well, I mean, at least there should be. I organized it myself, so I hope I didn't forget anything. Right, I almost forgot. Here's your dorm key. You're in room number 488, which means you're on the 4th floor, with the other 4th years. Don't lose it, okay? Oh, there's something else I'm supposed to tell you. So, Nightspell is located right next to Mary Lane, which is a small fishing town. It's full of nonnies, though, so mages like us usually stand out. What's a nonny? Well, it's a non-mage, of course. What did you call people without magic back in Loxmore? You just called them humans, huh? Huh. I thought nonny was the common term. Maybe I was wrong. I guess it's good you know now, though, because everyone calls humans that around here. Mary Lane is really nice, even if it doesn't have mages in it. They've been around the school for centuries, after all. The townfolk are used to magical kids running amok. Don't go too crazy, though. If someone lodges a complaint against you to the professors, you will get detention. There's a lot of places to go around Mary Lane. My personal favorite is the local library. It's full of information about Nightspell. There's also the bakery, where they sell fresh bread and rolls every morning. I also highly recommend checking out the woodworker. Their family has been carving driftwood for generations into the most fantastic things. And then the tavern, of course, is a popular destination, especially on the weekends, as they have a student discount and live music. Though I've only gone once or twice myself. I usually spend my weekends studying or helping teachers. Spending time with friends? Oh, well, to be honest, I don't have that many friends. Mostly other student council kids, and we don't hang out outside of council meetings and school activities. But I don't mind, really. I don't have time for that sort of thing, especially now that I'm a 5th year. It's going to be a lot of work from now until graduation to maintain honor status. You better keep that in mind yourself. If you're in the honors program, your grades are super important. If you ever find yourself falling behind or getting lost, let me know, okay? Either I can help or I can find a student who can. That's my job as a student body president. I have to look out for each and every one of the mages here. But about what I said before, if you do need someone to just be your friend, I'd be happy to. I'm in room 512. You're free to stop by any time. Wow, it's been a long day, hasn't it? You better rest up. Tomorrow is your only day to prepare before the semester starts. You remember how to get back to the dorms, right? Through the courtyard? I guess I'll see you around then. Oh, and it was really nice meeting you. Good luck with your first day.